Maybe we're live, maybe we're not. Okay, it says that we are live now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Boozy Planner-o-rama with my lovely co-host, Lisa Daly. These are basically little stream sessions that she and I toss back and forth to each other, where at the start of the month, we kind of sit down and look at our planners and ask what we're doing with our lives and try to do something to make it function. So this is my turn to host, which means that I am the designated streamer because you don't really want a drunk host. I'm just saying.
Right, except for that one time. But yes, I'm kidding. That was me. All right, I'm drinking a classic tonight. I have a classic rum and Coke with.
Oh, but you made it so pretty, though.
I know, right? Well, because you guys know I have a little bit of a sweet tooth, so I have a little cherry garnish on there.
Nice.
I'm a fancy girl. You know that about me.
So. You are fancy. I could only hope to be as fancy as you.
I don't know about that. Anyway, oh my gosh, I really need this today because I feel like my schedule is overtaking my life. I actually, for the last week and a half, have been like writing down everything I do all day, every single day, so that because I'm trying to figure out like where is my time going. I'm usually really good at staying on task, but I feel like things are just slipping away from me, and I had my suspicions about where those things were going, but now I have proof. So yeah, so I just I feel like it's necessary sometimes to kind of look at like, okay, I'm not getting done what I want to get done. I need to sort of take stock and figure out why that is. Like, are my goals too big, or am I too lazy, or what's happening?
Yeah, when my time isn't working out the way I think it does in my brain, I have to use Google Calendar and start tracking like everything I'm doing for about 1 or 2 weeks. Yeah, I feel you. I'm right there.
That's exactly what I'm doing, to the point where I'm like chatted with Mike for 15 minutes, like, right? Or drop in with Mike, like when he comes in to visit me sometimes when I'm working. So yeah.
I like that you do that.
I have you'd be so proud, Carol. I mean, it's almost like a spreadsheet. Everything's all color coded. So like blue is writing and writing work, and red is like other kinds of work, and green is like family life. And yeah, you'd be proud.
I love anything that involves organization. So of course I would be proud. Let's take a look and see who is here in the comment section. And then I'm going to do something a little different than we've normally done.
Ooh, I love a surprise.
And I'll go over it in a second. I think you'll like it, though.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yes. So RC is here. Hello, RC. He is first. Yep, you definitely are. Dal is here. Maybe second. You are definitely second.
Nice work, Dal.
Yep. MM Ward is here. Hashtag sticker and liquor time. Yes, ma'am. I'm so happy to see you. Let's see. Everybody's being nice and saying hello to each other. But they are talking about what food that they're eating. I have not had dinner, so you will not lure me into your trap.
Into your taco talk.
Yes.
Taco.
Mm-hmm. I did have tacos today, though.
You did?
So good. Okay. I'm not going to fall in this trap. Hi, Jeannie. It's nice to see you. Let's see. And then there's me telling you to get your stuff ready. You don't have to actually get your stuff ready if you don't want to. Like, I am not here to tell you what to do with your lives. I'm only here to provide suggestions. Let's see. RC is talking about the superscript software that he's using is really cool. The person who showed it to me effing rules. Thank you. Yeah, he told me that he was working on making a comic strip. And there's like a type of software that's out there that I sent him because it just makes the formatting so easy. I absolutely love it.
That's cool. That's very cool.
Yeah. Oh, CO's here. Hello, CO. Hi, friends, future bestsellers, and country people. I've got my Vinyl oil green pen, or oil gel pen. I can't read today. Hi, my name's Carol. So I'm ready to go. Fantastic. Athena is here. Hello. Cheryl is here. Hello to see you
Athena.
too. Still my most favorite avatar in the world right there. She looks so happy.
I know. She does. That's so awesome.
Yeah. And hello, Zara. Zara is here. Oh, man, I'm so happy to see you guys. I'm actually doing something different, and I said I wasn't going to do this again, but lo and behold, I'm here doing it again because.
What? Did you get a new planner?
Yes. This is a question, kind of, maybe. So there's a program out there, and it's called Notion, and I've told myself I was going to stay as far away from this as possible because I took one look at it and I was like, that will be the end of me. And then I was telling somebody else about it, how I said, hey, I think this would help, you with your stuff and what you're trying to do. And they're like, have you used it? And I was like, no. So I just went in there to like poke and prod it a little bit, and now it's like ruled my life. I literally sat down and I spent like 5 hours in it yesterday. Like, that's just where I am right now in my life.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. And
I'm trying to break it right now. That's my goal. Can I break it?
Can you break it?
Yeah.
So what is Notion?
So Notion, if I had to summarize it, it is probably the most customizable productivity software that is out there. You can do everything with it from, let me see. I want to show you, but I don't have the ability to blur something out because that's one of my projects I'm working on. So you can put templates in there, and those templates, they've got like a book writing template. They've got a bullet journal template. I put in like right before the stream started, it's called the Ultimate Get Things Done template. And I just wanted to see what it looked like. And I think I'm going to like really love this, but, so it's pretty much like the most customizable thing. But you know what I really love about it? It's free. 50.
It's free 50.
It's free 50. Yeah, it is complete free 50.
I love that.
So
Notion. It's called Notion.
Yeah, I'll put it here in the chat for you guys. So if you want to dive into like this strange obsessive compulsive problem that I have, that's my life right now, you can join me. Yeah, so I'm still playing with it. There's still a couple of things that, a physical, Boozy can probably do a little bit better. But I'm still kind of hashing that out and trying to figure that out. But so what I'm going to be doing for the stream is I'm going to be finishing plugging stuff into this and just kind of take it from there. So, but what are you working on, Lisa?
I am working on my September calendar, which is half done, but not all the way done. So I'm hoping that it'll be all done by tonight. So one of my things that I've really been struggling with is that every day I put these adorable little typewriter stickers on my planner and for my word count, and I have not been writing the numbers that I want to be writing. And I think I've been banging my head against the wall about this. And so I took a page from Doll, actually. Doll has been on our live stream lately. She's been working on her new nonfiction book, which is a really cool little book. I feel like I want to say it, and I think I can because you've already talked about it on the stream, but now I'm like, well, I don't want to. Anyway, Doll's working on a nonfiction book, which is pretty awesome. And so I started working on another nonfiction. I just like, you know what? I got to stop banging my head against the wall. Like, I need some easy wins. And so I started working on a nonfiction project that I've had, in the works for a little while. And I'm just like writing. So I kind of switched gears, but I think that was a wise choice because now I'm getting my numbers. And it's another project. Yeah, and it's another project I wanted to get done this year. So I'd rather have one of the two projects I wanted to finish rather than zero.
That's fair. I get it. Moods, vibes, all of it. I'm here for it.
But it requires a little retooling.
Yeah, I had to. So somebody that I work with, I sit down and we kind of go over like the stuff that we want to get done for the month. And so when she and I were sitting down, she said, everything I wanted to work on last month just didn't happen. I was like, okay, that happens. Like, why did it not happen? And she's like, I didn't have time. And I was like, okay, well, let's take a look at what you're trying to do. And so like one of the things that she put in there was like, get my passport updated. I was like, okay, so like as somebody who's had a passport, that's not really very easy to do. That takes some time. So maybe in this month, instead of saying get my passport done, maybe, have the goal of get my passport picture done, just stuff like that. Right. Yeah. So I was like, let's just break that down a little bit more. So that way you don't look at, what you did and be like, I failed.
Right. 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 If you're not meeting your goals, you need to either break them down into smaller bites
Mhm.
or look at why you're not meeting your goals. Or you're not meeting them because you can't dedicate enough time to them, or that you're not inspired by them, or you're just, kind of fried in some other way. So
Mhm.
yeah. All right. Well, that's good. So do you feel like she's on a better path now?
Yeah, I feel like she is. But, ask me next month, because you know how it is. I give advice and sometimes people, use it or lose it, or, whatever their life is. It's fine.
Yeah, it's good. All right. Oh, Doll said I can mention her project. So her nonfiction project that she's working on is an Instagram for authors nonfiction book, which I think is pretty cool.
I like that idea.
I'm excited about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I think we can all use a little help.
Yeah. One thing you might want to consider, Dallas, because Instagram likes to change its stuff like every 6 months to 1 year. You can actually kind of do, I can't remember his name off the top of my head. He's like this, he's got a doctorate in digital marketing. And what he does that does really well for him is he's got like a how-to marketing book, but then he updates it every year. And if you got access to the prior one, you have access to the current one. So,
I think that's like a checkbox on Amazon, isn't it?
I think
that you can do updates.
Yeah, you can send out the update and then they'll get it. But don't ask me more than that, because I bought his book to understand like one part of marketing and I haven't gone back. But he's very survey focused, because one of the things that you can do is you can send him your email. So when it's time for him to update the book, what it does is he sends you the survey and you fill it out, and then he updates his material. So it's like my ultimate nerd study, like data collecting thing. Like I'm absolutely obsessed with it.
Well, I was just going to say that, like, you could do it through KDP, which is iffy on whether or not they do your updates, or you can bring all those people right into your author mailing list, and then they're getting the updates and they're incentivized to come over and hang out on your mailing list. So
yeah,
yay. All right, so good things to think about. Very nice.
Yes. So now we're going to get to the surprise that I was going to pull this time around. I know you're going to love it.
I'm so excited.
I know, right? Okay, here we go. It's a timer.
What?
I know. And I thought that we could just dedicate like 10 minutes throughout the stream to actually like work on the planning and not talk about planning.
So let me just say this. I love the talking about planning, but also I find this will be very productive, because often I do enjoy the talking about planning, but I find sometimes I don't get as much planning done as if I weren't talking and drinking. I know that's shocking. I love the timer. Thank you, Kara.
You're welcome. I really did it more for me. Because obviously, like I said, I just started this thing in Notion. I was like, I have to use it, but if I have to use it and talk, I won't do it very well.
I know, it's hard. Well, and then if you add drinking on top of that, right? All three of those things.
Yeah, at some point I'll fall out of my seat. I know how this ends.
Yeah, exactly. I do too. So good. All right, fantastic. Well, I'm sad. I think we should take some more comments, and I think we should try that bad boy timer out.
Okay, I'm here for that, and I definitely am on board with the comments. So, JC's here. Hello, JC. Hello, all in the chat. How is everyone? I am actually doing okay. I was randomly invited to go hang out in my dad's pool, and I fell asleep in the pool, so I'm going to have a sunburn tomorrow.
Oh, no, right, because you're a pale,
I'm very pale.
Yeah, my everybody's like that in my family, except me. Like, I'm light-skinned, like, compared to my mom, but my daughter and the horror geek are like vampires. They can't go outside.
Yeah, I've got that Victorian like porcelain skin they like to write about. That's me right here.
That's right. It's beautiful though. The good news is you're going to look like you're like 26 until you're 184, and the reason for that is that no sunlight. So that's a good thing.
Evil sunlight.
It's good. JC, I'm so glad you're here tonight, because we're switching our live stream back to Wednesday. I've missed you so much on Mondays, so I hope you'll make it.
Yeah. Let's see. MM Moore says, taking a break from my 10K 3-day weekend to do a tarot read for a struggling friend. Oh, man, I feel that.
That's so sweet of you.
I wish I should need to do a 10K challenge, but I'm probably not going to. Oh, no, I'm not going to get on the side tangent. I'm going to keep doing comments. Let's see. Dad says, it changes all the time. My book is more about what authors can do regardless of algorithms, but I will be sure to update it every so often. There you go.
Smart. Good. Very good.
MM Ward says, I turned Caro's acorn year advice into hashtag hold my coffee 2021 project, and I have 9 out of 10 self-published books so far. Oh, that is so fantastic. I love hearing that.
That is awesome. MM Ward, can you come like stay at my house for like a week or a month and just keep me on track?
Yeah.
That's so impressive. I love that you did Caro's acorn project.
I also love that. Thank you. That made my day. That timer is so Caro. I wish I could take credit for it. This is the default Google timer, because if I use anything else, I get a copyright strike. It is absolutely vexing.
Is that true?
Yeah, because when I was doing the Right War before, I forgot that I can only stream for 10 hours a month. Yeah, that happened. I kept getting a copyright strike, and they kept taking my streams down because I would use the free-to-use timers, and then they would take my video down. I would dispute it. They'd give it back to me.
You can use mine and then fight it, and I'll release it.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, it was a third party. It's that third party scam where somebody who's not related to anything comes in and says that's theirs. Yeah, that's what I was dealing with.
Cool.
Let's see. Oh, it's cool that we understand it. Let's see.
Yes.
Kaylin, hey y'all, since the last time I saw y'all, I changed my pen name. Okay, cool. Go for it. Live your best life.
Yeah.
I made it all summer without a sunburn. Well, I didn't. You're better than me. Well done.
I also did not make it. And I'm usually like really obsessive about sunscreen. But when we went surfing over the summer, where did I get a sunburn? It was a really weird place. Oh, like part of my hand that I'd missed. Like just a part though, like a weird like strip sunburn.
Yeah, I thought Sia was talking about how when she gets a sunburn, she starts peeling the next day. I am not a fan of that peeling either.
That's no fun.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I thought I had covered myself, but my dad came over to me with the after lotion. He was like, yeah, you missed some places. So I went into the bathroom. Sure enough, there's like a place here, like over here. Like I was like, okay, well, it was the thought that counted. So see, JC, I was informed and I am so excited. I will get to be with you guys again. I miss you all so much. Okay, woo!
We miss
I
you
also
too.
hope. I wish I could be with you guys, but I never know when I'm working. I never know.
We miss you. Well, that's why I always send you the thing. Like I know, like on the off chance that you are available, it's my little dream every week that you'll come.
I think this week I might be able to because I already looked at my schedule. So, but don't.
I know. Don't promise.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I know.
Let's see. And then Cheryl's like, I just got 2 new tarot decks. I got Darkwood Tarot and I got Witch's Tarot. And the sad thing is I know what both of those are. I know both of those. They're both quite nice. All right. Lisa, use the timer to make one reel.
Okay, so Doll, it's funny that you should say this because I usually I would come on earlier before the stream and I came on like 5 minutes ahead of time and I told Carol the reason that I was not earlier was because I was making a reel, but then I made it on my old phone and I had to move it over to my new phone and for whatever reason, like I couldn't get it going. So I will try during the 10 minutes to go ahead and post a reel to Instagram. I have already recorded it. So there you go.
Wonderful.
Thank you. I know, happy. Right? Good job. Thank you, Doll.
Yeah. All right. So that is the end of the comments. And we have procrastinated enough. It is time to plan at the Boozy Planner-o-rama. Yes.
All right.
We're going to do it. So I'm going to mute myself. No, I have to do the countdown. I don't know how to stream anymore, guys. I just don't know. I'm going to find the timer and I'm going to do a countdown and then we're going to work for 10 minutes and we'll figure out what happens after that. Okay, so we're going to start this in 3, 2, 1. I will see you guys in 10. Okay, that was time. Feel free to share what you did, how you did, and all that goodness. I played with categories.
I did a Boozy Planner-o-rama reel as per Doll's instructions.
Oh, there you go. Well done.
Yeah. Thank you. Although I literally finished with like 12 seconds to go. Okay. I'm all about the planning now. Let's hit it.
Let's do it. Okay, cool. So I'm still trying to figure out this thing that I downloaded. So long story short, I downloaded it from Etsy, and I'm still playing around with it. It actually has a video about how to use it, and I should probably watch it. But I'm doing that that kinesthetic learning where I like touch everything and try and get like my own idea of it before I watch and have somebody tell me how to do it. So,
So what did you download from Etsy?
So what I downloaded from Etsy is actually so I told you earlier that Notion has templates that you can use.
Right.
So everybody can make their own template. So this person made their template and basically sold it for $1. And I was like, that's amazing. Like I need to make templates and sell them on Etsy for $1, right? I don't know how to do that. I'll put that on a one-day list. But yeah, so that's what I did. So I'm basically playing with this planner checklist thing. So that's what I'm doing.
Did you see CO Savvy's comment down there at the bottom?
Let's see. I took in some BTS for 10 minutes. I regret nothing. I wouldn't regret anything either.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I heart BTS so much.
I know you do. I was so happy when I told you that they had that thing that came out.
Oh my God, on a Beat Saber. I love that. I literally, like, we're playing it and everyone's like, what do you want to do next? And I'm like, I'm doing Dynamite again. I'm doing
it again.
I did it like 53 times. I'm doing Dynamite again.
Yeah.
I got the moves though, baby. All right.
Maybe it's saying hello and how are you? I'm doing okay. I'm getting my life together on this wonderful Boozy Planner-o-rama. Just one day at a time. Let's see. M.M. Ward says that they finished transcribing 15-card tarot read. Oh my goodness, my head would hurt after that.
That's amazing.
Yeah, good for
you.
That
was fast in 10 minutes.
I think she started it before we actually started the timer. So yeah. Let's see. Oh, Heather's here. Hello, Heather. Thank you so much for taking the time to come and join us today. I hope you are doing very well. So, okay. So, I'm sitting here trying to. Oh my God, there's a how-to video on this too. Why? No, there's videos everywhere. Can't deal with it. So one of the interesting things that I was playing with yesterday. So for those of you who I am 110%. Oh my goodness, percentile aware. I have gone into serious hermit mode this year. So trying to find me has been like pretty difficult. Like even Lisa's like had to come over and like smack my rock with a stick and been kind of like, hey, are you like in there? And I'm like, no, get away. So one of the things that I did was I actually made like a social engagement thing in this where basically I could talk about when I last talked to people and what that encounter was like. So that way, and it goes in descending order. So the people I don't talk to the most go to the bottom. So I always have to go to the bottom and be like, who did I talk to? Like,
oh, that's pretty fascinating.
Yeah, I was just like, maybe if I treat this like a data collection process, maybe I'll actually like engage with my friends more.
I think it's really been challenging not to go into like hermit mode over the last like couple of years. I think this is funny. I just saw CO Savvy. You literally use the same language I did. Yes, hermit mode. Yeah, I mean, it's hard. I'm a super social person, and I have had the same problem. Really, really have had the same problem.
I think so. I guess I see being a hermit like as a spectrum, where it's just kind of like, you know, I go out on one day and then you won't see me for a whole month, right? Like that's kind of where I am, right?
Right.
Where I guess super serious hermit mode would be like you see me for a weekend and then you don't see me for the rest of the year. You know, you know, just I don't know. Translate that how you want. I'm just having fun with it. Let's see, May. I'm trying to get my life together. I know you've been busy, but my laptop is giving me problems. Ugh, I should try doing some story typing. Hey, May, you live your best life there, and I'm sure it will come out great.
Mm-hmm.
See, Heather says, I'm pretty good, thanks. I had a good birthday / Labor Day weekend. Fantastic. I'm glad that your
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, and I'm glad it went well. Hashtag hermit life. I should put that on a sticker.
And a
and
t-shirt. And a
then
planner.
hat, everything. See, it's December 278, 2020. We all feel this way because it's true.
It's true. Oh my God, it's true.
Let's see. So, super serious hermit mode equal Haley's comet you've only seen once every 200 years.
That's so true. Oh God. Okay. Yeah, I am trying to be better. Like I do go. So, 2020, like I didn't even like go out to the grocery store. We had everything delivered, and now I'm out in the world some, but not very much, and I don't like it. Which is crazy because like I said, I'm more of an extrovert. I'm an introverted extrovert or an extroverted introvert.
You are definitely more extroverted than I am. I think that first time we met, I had to lean back in my chair a little bit, and I was like, "Oh, she's so much energy." I'm that quiet energy.
Yeah.
That's why we balance each other out pretty well,
It's
right?
true. It's really true. It's really true. Yeah, I agree completely.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I haven't seen you since like my water thing. I want you guys all to know it's 1 p.m. In case anyone's wondering about the time, I can tell by what time I've been drinking on my water. It's 1 p.m. Don't be alarmed.
You have 6 hours to catch up on. I can't tell if your audio went out or if mine did. Does anybody else not hear Lisa? Oh, wait. Maybe?
Oh, wait. No, I just did that. Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yay. I don't know. Maybe I like knocked something out. I talk with my hands, so sometimes things go a little haywire.
So Italian of you.
I know, right? How could you tell? How could you tell? It's true. The rumors are true. All right.
Okay.
No, nobody can hear me, but can you guys hear me now? I assume if Carol can hear me. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Whew, what a relief. All right.
Okay. It wouldn't be a stream with us if we didn't have a technical difficulty at some point.
I know, right? I know maybe Amy's lurking around somewhere and we just wait. Did you guys see what MM Ward wrote?
We can hear you.
Exinvert. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Yes. I was like, what?
I think
so. Extrovert, can this be a thing? Yeah, so I mean, if you want to dive into the psychology of it, there's intro extroverts and extro introverts. So yeah, it all kind of depends on where you get your energy from. So there is that classification of people that really like to be around others because it energizes them.
Right.
Where you have people like me who literally go and hang out with their dad for like 3 hours and say, that's enough time for me, and literally run home. Like I had to, it was kind of weird because when I moved out here, I had to warn my dad that I've become like a massive introvert. And so part of that is that when I'm done being around people, I just say I've had a really great time, but I'm at my social limit, so I'm going to go home now.
And that's okay, right? The people who know you love you, and right, and they know that's just it. I used to be very far on the extroverted scale. Definitely got all my I was the kind of person I would go to work and then I would make the rounds and say hello to everybody. And right, I just need to suck up all that energy. But I find the older I get, I still like the idea of being social, but then when it comes time to go to the party, I'm I kind of want to stay home.
Yeah. Let's see. I get my energy from coffee. What would that be? That would be you being a human being. Right. But if you want to get fancy with it, you can call it a Javavert.
A Javavert, I like that. That was a lot better than coffeevert, which is where my brain was going.
I thought about that when I saw it. I was like, I'll use this culinary degree that I have to use my vocabulary.
I love it. I think it was a fine choice.
Thank you. Let's see. Same as Kara, I enjoy connections, but I have a limit. Yep. So, hey, you know what I think we should do?
plan.
Yeah. It's like I had it.
I like the timer.
Thank you. I like the timer too. All right.
I feel like before we were like, should we do a timer? Should we not do a timer? What should we do? And it was super fun, but also not quite as productive as one had hoped. Now, of course, part of this is like it's just social. So right.
Yeah.
That's
why I made it 10 minutes. I was like, we can do stuff for 10 minutes and then chit chat after that.
Yeah. I'm gonna have a maraschino cherry to energize me for my planning.
You should. Calm.
I'm ready.
All right. So we're going to work on our planning for another 10 minutes, whether this be book planning, notebook planning, staring off into space, whatever you got to do to get your life in order. You do you. But we will go ahead and we will start this session in 3, 2, 1, and we will see you in 10. Okay, so that was time. Feel free to share what you did, how you did, and all that goodness. I'm learning how to make a habit tracker that works for me in this thing. So
that's super cool. So I am working on my blocking out my schedule for next week. And one of the things that I'm doing is something that I learned from this awesome book called Make Time.
Okay.
Which is basically that you put the stuff that's important to you on your calendar first instead of trying to squeeze it in between other crap that's not important to you.
I feel it. Yep, I feel it in my soul. CEO actually mentioned something earlier that I did an internal squeal at. I haven't figured out how to do it, but I have the internet. So
I saw that. Love it.
Yes. So that's my next task for our next writing break or working break. Well, isn't it weird that we call it a working break? Like, I need a break, so I'm going to work.
Yes. Well, we're kind of weird people. So, yeah.
Only a little bit.
Good. Just a little bit.
Yeah. So,
crazy here today.
Yeah. So I have no idea how to do that. I'm going to figure it out. So I've been working on a new manuscript. I told you, Lisa, and I have like my ideal reader in mind. And so I went and I told them, I was like, hey, not to like make you feel weird, but I'm writing this book and I'm kind of writing it towards you, right? So it's like, when I get done, I'd appreciate it if you read it. And they were like, when can I have it? I was like, oh, I'm still working on it. He's like, can I have it tomorrow? I was like, I'm still working on it. Like, I'm not done.
When reader avatars go crazy, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But yeah, it's a feel good thing. But they're actually going to get married next month, so I kind of gave myself like the deadline of having the draft ready for them to read right before then. So
that's nice.
I was like, I'll give myself a deadline with meaning and outside pressure.
That's good. That's the best kind of deadline.
Yes, and then I made the mistake of telling them that, so I have to commit.
Also the best kind of deadline, the one where you're actually committed. I do want everyone to know our time has moved forward quickly. We're now at 3 p.m.
Oh, good job. Good job. Those 2 hours just flew by,
right?
Yeah, like when I fell asleep in the pool today.
Exactly. So I want to know how this happened. Were you like on a lounger?
Yeah, so like I'm not I really am like a basic bee. And my dad has like those pool noodle things, right? And there are 3 of them, so I put 2 behind my head, and 1 under my knees, and I took a nap.
That's good.
I was pretty sure I wasn't going to drown because if I slip one way or the other, I'll wake up because there's water in my face. So
nice.
Yeah. I had not. Oh, sorry. What?
No, I just moved ahead. Yes. So put that up, would you? If you guys have not already checked this out, you need to.
I don't even know. Kara Brown, the hermit to wear for her.
And her crabitat.
Oh, crabitat. Oh.
I'm sorry. That made me snort laugh because you're a hermit. Crabitat.
I get it now, but I was like, wait, what? You're 2 steps ahead of me. I need you to come back to my level.
Well, you know what? I've lived in Florida amongst the hermit crabs for longer than you have. So there you go.
So it's more common sense to you than me sitting here being like, what are you talking about?
Right.
Yeah.
Crabitat. That made me snort laugh. Nice job, CO Savvy.
She's always coy.
She is. So I want to know, Heather has said she's making notes, doing talking points for a panel she's on at her con. Is the con that you are going to NINC?
Yeah, what's the con you're going to? Tell us about it.
Yeah, we want to know.
It's easier to support you if you know where to direct that support at. So do it. Do it up.
Yeah.
I don't know why I have to do it this way, but I do.
I know, right? That's good. All right, I'm interested. Here's why I ask if it's NINC, because Novelist Inc., the conference is in St. Pete in a couple of weeks, and that's kind of in the general vicinity where Heather lives. So I'm wondering if that's the conference you'll be speaking at, or being on panel or whatever.
That would be fun. Yeah,
I know, very nice.
Tell us. We have questions.
That's right.
We're only slightly invasive into your personal life. It's fine. It's fine. So.
Just a little bit.
What week are we on? What week of the year is it?
I don't know.
We're on week 36. So last week was week 35. Okay. Sorry, these are just random things that I want to know. I appreciate you guys putting up with me.
It's good. It's good.
Yes. So I don't think I'm gonna do this column. Can I just delete it?
Sure. Why not?
I don't know, because it tells me I can't. Now I'm offended. Aha. But now can I? Oh, God. I'm going to figure this out, yo. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just put it over here and write the word notes instead. Here we go. Notes.
Mm-hmm.
Aha. Making do with things that I can't control. There you go. That is the theme of my week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like there was one situation that came up with some friends. And they're like, what do we do? And I was like, I don't know. I have no control over this. Like zero control, zero influence, zero everything. It's like, but we have to do something. I was like, okay, you tell me, because I literally have no influence or power over this.
But I'm here for you. So there's that. Yes.
Yeah, it was like, do you want me to listen to you and like nod at appropriate times? Like, help me out here. Come on, guys.
I love that.
Let's see. It is called
Necronomicon. Yeah.
In Tampa. That's like 12 hours away.
Uh-huh.
Are you going to that?
It's good. I'm not going to Necronomicon. Well, I don't know, because I do live with a horror geek. I don't think I'm going to Necronomicon. But I am going to Novelist Inc. So there you go.
Yeah. And she says it is the same week, Lisa.
Okay.
Lisa. Wow. I really don't know how to use words, guys. Like, send help.
It's okay. I'll be your person today.
You know, I have a question, and this is a very important question. Why is it I, who have not been drinking all day, can't speak?
I don't know.
I can't use Twitter words. I don't know how to use them. I give up.
I don't know. Oh, good gracious. Yeah, no idea. Ooh, Sarah Kit. Yeah, she is. Nink, like with an N. Novelists Inc. Yeah. And
her.
I'm going to be a moderator on different panels. I don't know if she's one of my people yet, but she was on my list, so of possibilities. So that'd be cool.
She is. I've sent you her channel, haven't I?
I think you have. I think you were the person.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll send it again. Yeah. She's totally your people. She really is.
Is she? All right. Well, that's good. I put her on as one of my, because they asked the moderators, like, who would you like to moderate for? And I had like, one is, I think I told you guys, I have a nonfiction client that is speaking at Novelist Inc. And she had messaged me on like a Sunday afternoon and said, I need to write a nonfiction book in 11 days. Can you help me? And we did
just the whole thing, just start to finish.
The whole thing. She was speaking. She's like, I'm speaking on a panel. I need to have this book done. And I was like, yes. Now in her, she did have like a fully formed speech and an idea. So it wasn't like, but to put it together and make it a book. And it is a spectacular book. And to be honest, it is not something I had ever seen before. And it was like one of those things, as soon as you read it, you're like, oh, yeah.
Okay.
Amazing. Coming soon. I'll tell you more about it when we get a little closer.
All right. I love how you built up to that. Thank you. That was wonderful.
Thanks.
Horror is definitely my thing, especially where Lovecraft is involved. Same. Absolutely love him as my person. See, Heather says Sarah Cannon will be speaking. Oh, I already did that. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. What I meant to say was from Jennifer Brown, no relation to Carol Brown. And she also agrees that you will love Sarah Cannon.
I will love Sarah. Well, I will track her. I don't think that the conference is going to be like I don't think it's going to be as packed as it normally would be. And so I will definitely make it a point to seek her out and say hello.
Yeah. The answer of CO is yes. Sarah Cannon is Heart Breathings on YouTube. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yeah. She does the HB90, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I know she is. All right.
Yeah, the HB90, and she's also got like like I have a couple of planners, right? She's a discbound person, you know, and all planners matter, and they're all beautiful in their own way. But she's got like this discbound system down, and like I have like major kudos to her because like she takes it to like a level where I'm like, I want to go there with you, but I'm afraid.
Oh, I love that. All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell her about our Boozy Planner-o-rama. Maybe she'll come join us sometime.
Oh, that'd be great. I know she's got her time management down pretty solid.
Yeah.
Not that, so I legally stalk people. If you put it on the internet, I may watch it. Okay. But she's got like such a system that works for her. Because she's got her kids that she has to raise, right? And then every time they move, she's the one that like organizes like the entire move, and that in itself is like its own superpower.
It is.
And one year, like she had told herself that she was going to write as many books as she could. So she wrote 7 books, and she self-published all of them.
That's amazing.
Right? Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So she did all that. And she's always like, I really enjoy like how she's always kind of like trying to push herself, and her self-reflective videos are I really appreciate that from like a psychological standpoint, because I think self-reflection is the one thing that we hate doing, because well, it's really easy to like look at ourselves and be like, I did this right, and I'm full of love, and I deserve these things in life. You know, actually looking at something that we didn't do well and being constructive with it, that's a learned skill. That's something I'm like,
that is awesome. That is really awesome. Well, and also if you're able to do that, you come back from failures and obstacles a lot faster. Just that ability to look at it that way, to sort of break it down and look at the parts that you did right and the parts that you would do differently, and and sort of assimilate that information and move forward. So I love that.
Yeah, because I know. So I'll have like this next talking point, and then we can do like another work session. Because I know the one thing that I keep witnessing, I used to see it all the time when I was in education, is that we're so afraid to like fail, right?
Right.
Yeah, absolutely afraid to fail. And this is where I would say that video games is exceptionally useful, because when you have a video game and you constantly have to do a puzzle and you fail and you have to start it over, that actually helps your brain combat failure. And instead of basically seeing it as like this world-ending event, it helps you develop critical thinking strategies. So if you fail at something, you'll be like, okay, that didn't work. I have to try something else.
Right. I think that's a great way. I think that's a great way to look at it. I always have told my kids from the time they were little tiny kids that if you're not failing sometimes, you're not trying hard enough, because there's no way, like if you're only doing things that you're going to know how to do and do well, then you have no idea what you're capable of. You'll never find out, because you're keeping yourself at this safe level. And if you start thinking about failure as part of the process of success, you just look at it a completely different way, and it doesn't feel like this life-ending embarrassing thing. It's just like, well, now I know it doesn't work that way, and I've got to try it this other way, or these other 7 ways.
Yeah. All right. This is what happens when you guys get 2 psych people like in a chat together. We start talking about like, the human mind and how it affects our psyches and everything like that. But I'm totally here for this. So but I think we should probably do another work session. So let me reset this.
We should. Pull it up. We should.
We should be productive, darling. Yes.
We should. At the Planner-o-rama, the Boozy Planner-o-rama, we should definitely be productive.
Hey.
That's right.
Hey, Aphrodite. It's good to see you. Thanks for popping in.
Hi, Aphrodite. Hello.
I'm going to get my banner. Okay, so we're going to do 10 more minutes of working in our planners, my friends. And we will come back in 10 and reconvene and see how we did. And I will talk to you guys in 3, 2, 1. See you in 10. Okay, so that was time. Feel free to share what you did, what you did, how you did, all that good stuff. I don't know how to stream anymore. Hi.
You're doing great.
Am I though?
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys putting up with my speakos. I was trying to figure out how to do something. Oh, sorry.
No, I'm sorry. You go ahead.
Oh, I was trying to figure out how to do something in this, and I think what I'm trying to do doesn't fit the mold, but I'm also doing it a little abstractly, so I'm just going to let it go.
I think that's a good plan, because sometimes if you let it go now, your brain is going to just sort of keep noodling over it, and then probably you'll wake up tomorrow and go, oh, I can just do this.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, you're right. Stop being smart, Lisa. Stop being smart.
I'll try, but no guarantees. I'm kidding. I made all those special little live stream stickers, and I had them in a little baggie, and for some reason they did not end up back in my sticker bag last month.
Oh, that's not good. What are you going to do?
I don't know. I have these other little tiny ones. For emergency, right? Dream sticker.
I'm a little afraid because you keep roboting on me.
Sorry.
Yeah, just a little bit.
All right, let me see if I still have my email open. Oh, I have Zoom open from an earlier thing, so that might be a problem.
Okay. I'm not sure what's happening. I'm just slightly afraid.
Okay, hold on.
I don't know how to use this. This is too hard. Let's see. Wow, they have a template in here called roommate home or roommate space. Oh, really? Wow, it's if you have to live together with roommates.
Huh. What kind of stuff does it?
It's got a section. It's got a section for rent. It's got it has internet and text, so it's got like what the Wi-Fi network is and the password if you want to put that in there, and then rules, expenses, like who does what chores. And I'm kind of like, my first thought is like, anybody who makes this list is going to be working or living with somebody that doesn't follow any of this. So it's kind of like, like you'll sit, like you sit and you do all of this, and they'd be like, okay, I made this thing, and they'll be like, whatever, I'm not doing it, and then walk off.
Yeah, that could happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my first thought.
Yeah, that could happen. It probably would happen. Might happen. All right.
Now I'm just looking at different ways to have meeting notes, but I'm also going to go and take a look at the comments now because that is that time. We are all saying hello to Aphrodite, which is beautiful. Let's see. RC says, well, I'm going to plow through a couple more pages and then maybe watch another Ghibli movie after later, y'all. Oh, bye, RC. I hope you have a good time.
RC.
You've been watching Ghibli movies lately, and I highly approve of this. Let's see. CO says, if you haven't had dinner and you're drinking water with not so much as an alcohol comfort, you're doing great. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Right.
Yep.
True.
Yep, we are doing pretty well here with the aqua refreshment. Granted, I'm sitting here. Okay, so you guys can't smell it because you're on the internet, but somebody made nachos, and I'm smelling them right now.
You can't smell this because you're on the internet.
Well, it's true.
Yes. Yes, it is. It's true. It's definitely true.
Yeah,
all right.
So.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Good.
I'm glad you put up with me. Thank you. I really appreciate you, Lisa.
I love you, Caro. Of course. It's not even putting up with. That's not even a thing. Okay. What else did I do? Oh, I got to write the rest of my times in here.
Yeah, I was about to say, you didn't tell me what you did. I just talked over you because I'm that person.
No, I can't remember. But I did tell you. I told you I was looking for that. I realized I lost my live stream stickers that I made specially for my live streams. Now the good news is I have them somewhere. So if I did permanently lose them, even though they're not where they're supposed to be, I could always just print out another sheet of them. So all is not lost.
That's good, though.
I know everyone's like, phew, what a relief. Crisis averted.
We figured it out, guys. We figured it out.
Thank goodness. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just like putting stuff in my writing planner for next week, my publishing planner. You know what I am going to have to do? I don't know if I'm ready to do it now. I think I might be ready to do it my next, at the next Boozy Planner-o-rama, is that I'm going to do, I think I got the rights back to my first novel from Penguin, and I'm going to do an independent release of it.
Okay.
And I think at the next Boozy Planner-o-rama, I'm going to pick a pub date and then back out promotion from there.
We're committing. Oh my goodness.
I know, right?
Oh, man. That's so exciting, though. I'm so happy that you're doing that.
I am too. I'm very excited because I don't have enough on my plate. I would like to add some more, please. No, I'm very excited. I have literally been begging to get the rights back for this book forever, and I'm thrilled that I have. And there's a couple things I'm going to do. One of the things is I'm taking an audiobook course, and I think that while the book, because I want to update it a little bit, I think while I'm editing it that I might actually record the audiobook, which is another thing I have never done before, although I have done lots and lots of radio in my years. And for my anniversary today, I got a fancy new microphone.
Nice.
So there you go. Just for that.
I know I was, I don't know if anybody else is a big fan in the comment section, but I've recently fallen down the Critical Role rabbit hole. And so for those of you who aren't aware, it's basically folks that play D&D or Dungeons and Dragons on a stream, and then they publish it, right? The thing that makes Critical Role really engaging for me is that they're all voice actors. So you hear their voices. Yeah, you hear their voices either in video games or in cartoons or animes and stuff like that. And there was one guy, and he doesn't speak very much in this one campaign I finished, but he would talk, and I was like, oh, it gives me the happies. Like, who are you, and who do you voice? And so I went and looked up his acting profile, and he literally plays the voice of all of my anime crush characters.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Yeah. You know who'd be great at doing his own audiobooks? Yeah, Robert Jones. Right?
He would be. He's got that kind of that. Yeah. It has to be, you know what he should do? He should record an audiobook about how to live a stress-free life, and it would just be a stress-free experience the entire time.
It would be. What is that called on YouTube where people the super quiet, relaxed talking? What is that called?
ASMR.
Yeah. I feel like Robert could.
Yeah, he could do that. But so you're talking about recording your audiobook. So I'm literally going to circle this back to what you're talking about, I swear. And so one of the things that they talked about is they're actually going to do an animation version of one of their campaigns. And so they had them all come in and start recording the voices of their characters. And then COVID happened. And so they did this snippet of how they had to adapt to basically doing video recordings. And the first thing that they said they did is that they all had to go and record in their closets, because when you record, you have to have an insulated room, and you also have to have a wall that's not connected to the outside.
Right.
Because your mic will pick up those sounds. So I said that to give you that advice, even though I'm pretty sure you already know it.
I did know that. There are actually some tips and tricks on how to essentially make a little, if you want to record in your closet, that's a good idea, because the clothing absorbs all that sound. So that's really fantastic. One of the other things that's really helpful is that a lot of people, a really good mic is often a condenser mic, but those are problematic in a home studio. Directional mic just doesn't get as much outside noise. And so, so that's another thing. But yeah, that recording in a closet is actually a super good idea.
Yeah. So,
and standing up, right? Stand up anytime you do radio interview or record anything, you want to be standing up, because that posture gives your
change
voice
your tone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we veered off a little bit, but yes, I'm going to do that. I'm very excited. So audiobook relaunched 15 Minutes of Shame. I got the check cover, so I'm excited about that. So yeah.
I hope you like. Are you gonna do it through Audible? Because I'm not gonna lie, my experience going through Audible was actually pretty terrible.
Yeah. So my plan is to record my own audio because, like I said, I have some experience doing that, and B, I'm going to go both through ACX, which is Amazon owned, and Find a Way Voices, because if you just do ACX, you're only getting Amazon and iTunes. If you do Find a Way, you're getting all sorts of other distribution, including the fact that Find a Way is a partner with BookBub for Chirp. So you can do all sorts of audiobook promotions. So
That's amazing.
Go. Yeah.
You know what? I got an idea for you.
Yeah.
You could totally do a video where you tell folks how to do this, because not many of us actually record our own audiobooks.
I think that I might do that. I was thinking as I did it that I would get some B-roll, and that I would do a little video on how to do it. So
yeah,
there's some things that I'm learning about, that like specifically how to prepare the audio files, and you want to make sure you know how to do that before you start recording, because otherwise you screw things up. But yes, I'm excited about it, and as I'm doing it, I'll shoot some B-roll and then I'll do a video about it. So
okay, I look forward to that. I think that would be fantastic.
Thank you.
Yes. Would you care to do another 10 minutes?
I would love to do another 10 minutes.
Good.
Like I have a calendar that's like half done. I can't do that.
Good for you. Yeah. In this 10 minutes, I'm going to figure out how to embed my Google Calendar into Notion, because like my life's not complicated enough. So we're going to.
I feel like I need to check this thing out, but I'm going to finish the rest of the week before I do that.
I'll tell you what, when we're done, and like, I'm not trying to be stingy with like what I'm learning, guys, but I actually have like some works in progress in here, and I don't want to like have you guys like see those quite yet. But I've told Lisa about them, so that's why I'm like, surprise. Yeah.
It's a surprise.
Yeah, so I'll come back to that in a little bit.
I'm excited.
I am too. Okay, so I'll go ahead and start this timer, and we'll work for 10 minutes. Again, I'm going to figure out how to embed this Google Calendar for 10 minutes, and then we'll see how everybody else did. So we'll start this timer in 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, so that was 10 minutes. Welcome back. What did you do? How did you do? And all that good nonsense.
You know what I want to do before we forget is that we should set the time for the next Boozy Planner-o-rama.
What? You're saying we should plan ahead?
I know. So we have a choice with beautiful and attractive Sundays. We have we have Sunday the 26th of September, or we have Sunday the 3rd of October.
Let me pull this up real quick.
All right.
I also will not be integrating Google Calendars into this because it says I have to make this stuff public, and since I work with clients, I don't need that to be public.
No, that's not going to work.
Nope. So I will continue to just use Google Calendars as my daily agenda and live with that.
Plus, you don't need everybody knowing your business.
I really don't know.
Yeah.
All right. So you said next month.
Yeah. So either the 3rd of October or the 26th of September.
Let's see. On the 26th of September, let's see. The only thing I have going on then is D&D, but I think actually the 3rd would work better for me.
I think it would probably work better for me too, because Novelist Inc. happens through Saturday night. So okay. I'll probably be tired from all my fun and bonding. So so the 3rd, October 3rd it is.
Yep. Okay, so Boozy Planner-o-rama.
All right, I'm putting the sticker on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, and I think you'll be hosting that time.
Yes, right? I will. Yep, it'll be my turn. Okay, so everybody, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern time on the 3rd of October for the Boozy Planner-o-rama, and next time it'll be over on my channel.
Nice. Okay. Oh, poor Jeannie. I was in a losing battle with washi tape. I feel this.
Oh, no.
I think I've got some washi tape I don't win against here on. Here it is. Yeah. This stuff right here is really pretty. Yeah, it's really pretty. I never win. It always tears in the worst way, even when I use like a ruler.
Oh, that's the worst.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right.
Lisa's channel. Okay. Perfect.
Yep. All right. Perfecto.
All right.
Man, this month was busy. Sorry, I was just looking at all my stuff like, I was busy.
I know. I haven't even started like tackling my to-do list for this next coming up week. It feels like a lot.
Yeah. So what I started doing, and I don't know if you guys want to try it, is I started so I love Google, and you guys know I drank the Google Kool-Aid like forever ago. And for the most part, I use Google for my my day-to-day stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is he out of town? Wait, what month is this? This is September. Sorry, I'm looking at stuff. Sorry. I was like, what do you mean he out of town?
This is September. Yeah.
So what I do is in Google Calendar, you can also use the integrated task feature. So if there's a certain task that you want at a certain time, you can go in there and do that. So I was just kind of in here, and I'm going to turn some of this off because all my tasks that I have are for work right now.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. So I was just looking at that. The only one that's not for work is actually my write 2,000 words a day thing that I've got going on. That's it.
That's where I am. Actually, this week my goal is to write 2130 a day, because one of my goals for this year, hold the phone, is to write more, as in to increase my word count. So my goal is to get to 5K a day by January 1st.
Oh, so you're just going to steadily increase it?
Yes, every week, just a little bit.
Yeah. No, I like that. I definitely, Man, I had so many writing goals, and they all just went to the wayside.
Yeah.
But one of the things, so I am actually going to publish a short story at some point this year because the Quarantine With anthology on my end didn't pan out well, so I released those authors, and I think they're off doing their own thing. Maya, I think, is spearheading that. She came and asked consent, and I was like, "It's your work. Do whatever you want with it. I'm out of the picture at this point." But I still had like my story, so I was like, I'll publish it so I can like, you know, tick that box off for myself. So I'm actually waiting on the cover for that because it's going to go up on Amazon, right?
That's cool.
Yeah, and then the other thing I want to finish writing, and I've been working on it like bit by bit, but not like really noticeable increments, is Caro's Tarot. So it's like that 110,000 word manuscript that I wrote.
I'm so excited about that book. I don't even read. Yeah. Yes. Yes. I think it's because, and you know, this is not, I don't read tarot cards, but you love them so much and you know so much about them that it's fascinating to me. This is just like, I was not a horror person until I met the horror geek, but he loves it so much that his enthusiasm sort of wore off on me. And that's how I feel about the tarot cards. Like, it's not, I've always been sort of interested and I always thought it was cool, but like, you know so much about it, and just like talking with you about it over the last whatever couple of years that we've known each other makes me, I'm really interested. I'm going to read it, so I'm excited about it.
Oh, good.
So yes, one sale so far already in the books.
That's all I need. That's it. Yeah. But yeah, that cover's set up, and I just need to finish. I think there's like, you know what? One of the things that I'm going to do in September is I'm going to make the to-do list. I'm going to go ahead and just write that down real quick somewhere. Where is this? Author, make to-do list. Caro's Tarot to-do list. That seems like a thing I need to do. There's so much stuff like I need to do. Like for personal, I need to get a haircut. I
just got my haircut, although you guys can tell it's kind of grubby because I have not washed it yet. So, but I did get that done. I feel very proud.
Yeah, I know it's a little hard for you guys to see in the picture, but this hair is all the way down to my butt. And initially I was like, long hair is wonderful until I sit on it. And now I'm not quite a fan. So I'm not sure how much I'm going to cut off, but yeah, this has got to go. So I
feel that.
There, I shared one thing.
There you go. I so mine is a lot shorter now, so you can see.
Oh yeah.
Like I cut off like 6 or 7 inches after pandemic care. So yeah, I'm excited about that. Phew, finally. Also, I was like super hot every night because my hair is like crazy thick. So, you know, I'm living in Florida. It's like wearing a big thick wool cap to bed every night.
Yeah,
so I'm sleeping a little easier. You know, right?
Yeah, because like I wake up in the middle of the night sweating for like no reason. I'm kind of like, oh, this is what it's like to live in Florida. Cool. I just tell myself I'm detoxing during the night and call it good.
Yes. Yeah, it is a little toasty. It's hard to sleep if you're warm. Yeah. I can't. I mean, I like
mind it.
So, I like to be at night. I like to be like, I like chilly, but I like a lot of blankets on. I don't know what that is.
No, I feel that. That's a sensory thing. I get it.
Yeah.
You like to be comfortable. So we only have like 15 minutes left. Do you want to hold yourself accountable and share what you're going to work on this month?
Sure. Yes,
I can go first if you want.
No. Okay. Well, no, yes. You go ahead, but I have limited goals, but they're really important ones.
All right. So my goals at present are get a haircut. Right. That's on here. My second goal is I need to finish this draft for my friend before their wedding. And that's it. That's all I'm giving myself. Just 2 things.
That's good. All right. So my goal, so every week I have like just a slightly higher goal as far as my word count. So this week, my word count goal is 2130 a day for 5 days. Next week it goes up to $22.60. So I get a little bump every time. And so it's not by a lot. I'm just going up by a little bit to get to 5,000 by the end of the year. Mm-hmm. So there's that. That's like an ongoing thing. And my other goal is that I'm constantly preaching to everyone about getting their newsletter out. And I'm usually really good about mine, but I have not sent it out in like 2.5 months, maybe 3. It's been 3.
I haven't sent one out.
Yeah.
I just didn't do it in summer. January. January is last time I did mine.
Okay. So probably time to do that again for you, although I will not tell you your goals, but I have
to.
Yes.
I have nothing to talk about.
I took a vacation over the summer, and that's when I stopped, and I haven't got back on the horse, but I need to because it's really important. It's probably the most important thing you can do for your book marketing. So I will be doing that. Okay. No guilt, Caro. The most important thing. Okay. So that's
I'll tell you what, we're gonna 1% that, because I talked about doing the 1% like task management. I'm gonna eat this elephant one bite at a time. I'm gonna think about the newsletter. There you go.
You know what? I will take that as a win today. Caro's gonna think about the newsletter. I'm gonna get my word count. I literally switched the kind of book I was working on so I can make this word count thing happen. I feel like I'm off my game. I need to change things up a little bit, and so far working pretty well. So I'm excited about that.
You know what's really ironic is that I do a newsletter for work, and that comes out like no problem.
It's different if nobody's nagging you. Would you like me to nag you at like a certain day on the month?
No.
Like, oh, Caro, it's the 10th. I haven't received your newsletter yet. Are you alive?
No. No, I'm totally alive. No, maybe you should, because I'm already having like this one task reminder on Fridays for Amy and her website, and what I try and do is I lure her into a false sense of security, and we'll be talking, and then I'll throw like the newsletter question at her, and she's like, damn it.
I feel that. I can relate. All right. Okay. So those are my two main goals. I really am working, and then I do go on Goodreads every single day. Like that's something that I've been doing since the beginning of the year. I feel like I've made really great headway there. So I'm not like, now that's a habit and I don't really think about it, but it is kind of something that's important to me because I have goals around Goodreads as well. But yes, big goal, 5,000 a day by the end of the year, which is a lot. That's like about 2,000. Like my regular used to be like 3,000 until I got to like the end of a book, and then I could go like up to like 5.5. And so this is a big goal for me, but I'm incremental.
You got this. I know you can do it.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I can. And I literally just worked for a couple weeks with someone. The lady, the 11 book in 11 days lady, she writes 10,000 words a day. And as a person who read a bunch of her stuff, it was really good because, there are people who can do that. I would like to be one of those people who can do that.
Well, there's a book that you can read that goes over that.
It's so funny. I have that book. I actually met her at a conference before she wrote that book. And, which is kind of funny. And that was actually something that one of the book is that you should keep a spreadsheet and write down where you write, like what you're listening to, where you are, what time of day it is, and are you drinking coffee? And that way you figure out like where you naturally write the fastest. And for me, that's at the beach, but I hadn't been able to go to the beach. That's what threw off my whole game. But that's how I figured out that I write a lot faster at the beach than I do in my office. Like twice as fast. I just need
that outside stimuli.
Yeah, and no internet, and I'm at the place that I love the most in the world, and so it's like really soothing to me to hear those ocean waves. So yeah, I write faster. Even if I'm in my office, I write faster if I'm listening to the ocean sounds.
So in the morning with no interruptions whatsoever, and with my eyes closed. So I have to do like blind typing.
That's amazing.
Now I can't say like those words that
today.
come out are good. Those words are terrible. Like trust me, there's like a bunch of typos in there. But at least those are there, and I can edit them later. So that's how I see it.
That's true. That's true. That's really impressive. I'm kind of impressed. I'm really impressed, actually. All right, you can do this. I can do this.
You humble me.
Do this.
We got this.
Absolutely. Okay. What is the plan? What is everybody else doing? What is your goal for the month?
Yeah, it can't just be us.
Now we've confessed. Okay, if the Horror Geek doesn't have anything, I think he'd love Necronomicon. I will tell, although you know what? The Horror Geek does not love crowds while there is COVID in Florida. But I
feel that.
Yeah, but I know I've really been about this, except I know a ton of people have canceled for the NINC conference, so I'm like, if I wear a mask I might be okay. Hopefully I live. Yes, I will tell him though. It's definitely kind of right up his alley. I don't mind that random alligator. He's getting really big and he really likes to be outside my office. Yeah. I know. Well, this is the thing. I do like to ride outside, and I have my pool has a little mini fountain from the hot tub to the pool. So I hear the water sounds. I see the beautiful water and the beautiful alligator. So yes, good plan. All right.
Do it.
Get outlines of book 1 and 3 done. Wait, did you already do the outline for book 2?
I don't know.
Inquiring minds want to know.
I mean, you can write a book in whatever order you want. It's totally fine.
It is totally fine. I'm just curious. I was like, wait, 1 and 3? But maybe 2 was the one that she was like, Eureka, in the middle of the night and got that thing outlined right away.
I feel it.
Yeah.
I know there was no, I don't want, no, that's a spoiler. I'm not going to talk about it. But yeah, so... Oh, I meant 2 and 3. Okay. I want you to understand, we weren't even going to question it too much. We're like, that's a unique process. How does that work?
Yeah. Well, right. It's the middle. It's called the hump day method. No. Right.
Writing from the middle.
Writing from the middle. Yeah. Yeah. I love it.
Yeah. Tamara Woods may have done a workshop on writing in the middle by James Bell, but James Scott Bell, that's his name, right?
James Scott Bell.
He writes all of these freaking craft books. I'm gonna meet this guy one day, and I won't have it written. I will not have read anything of his fiction, but I will have read all of his craft work.
All of his little craft books. Yeah, I know. Well, we did that one right there, the one that you just held up. We did the How to Write Great. I can't remember. I think I liked it, but I don't remember if I did.
You did like it.
Okay.
You were definitely I like this book, and people should read it. That's
right. There you go.
Yeah. And I was in here all excited because there's a chapter on dialogue grammar. I was like, this validates me.
Yes. Don't you? Isn't that what you're looking for?
Yeah.
I either want to learn something new or I want to learn that I'm right. Those. Yeah.
Yes, that's how that goes.
Exactly.
All right. Well, I think everybody else is sleepy, kind of like you and I are. So why don't we do our outros?
All right. Wait, hold on. CO Savvy's she had a lot to write because she's going to accomplish a lot. Here we go.
Okay. See, I am doing a lot this year, finishing my YA anime fantasy book 1 rewrites, learning Korean, refreshing my Spanish, a bit rusty conversation-wise, and drafting a contemporary novel. No big deal. Just things.
Very nice. I'm very impressed. Very impressed. Good job, CO Savvy.
You are most welcome. And then just as a reminder, we are going to have the next stream on the 3rd, and that will be hosted by Lisa, which means that when I'm there, I'm going to be drinking.
And I will be drinking the big bottle of water.
Yes.
If anyone wants to know what time it is, it's now 6 p.m.
Oh.
6 p.m. water time. I got 3 hours worth of water drunk in 2 hours, so I feel like that's a win.
Yes. You made more progress.
I did.
Well done.
Yeah.
All right. Would you like to go first, Lisa?
I would love to. Thank you very much for hosting our awesome, I guess I shouldn't say that if it's our. Thank you so much for hosting the Boozy Planner-o-rama. It's one of my favorite things to do all. Sometimes not planned, sometimes not. I actually did get a lot planned tonight, so I'm very excited. I have to say I love the timer. I think it was a very welcome addition. So thank you very much for hosting. Hi,
Yeah,
I'm Lisa Daly. You guys all know me. All right. Fine. If you want to write a book you're super proud of and get it published, check out my channel. All right, now I'm done.
Okay. Hi, my name's Kara Brown, and as you guys can tell, my channel has cobwebs on it. So one day, this is not a goal for this year, I will make the channel come alive, but today is not that day. This year is not that year. No. So what else am I doing right now? Well, anyway, we came, we talked, we planned, and we had a good time, and I was really happy that you guys came to spend time with us, and I am really looking forward to doing this again. You know what? I'm going to add one more goal. I'm going to try and go to Lisa's streams. I'm going to try really hard because I think I have.
Yay!
I think I got Wednesdays off for a hot minute, so I'm going to see if I can do it. So,
yay! I'm very excited for. Well, you guys all know. Just in case you weren't there last Monday, we are switching our live stream back to Wednesday. Because we just missed a lot of people and Mondays just got to be crazy. And so we are back at our regular time, streaming over on my channel, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And Kara, we hope is going to be there next week.
I will try. I will try very hard.
Wednesday.
Okay.
Yes.
I will try. All right. All right. So I'm going to end the broadcast. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with us again tonight. And I hope that we get to talk to you again real soon. So until then, be safe. Do whatever you got to do to be safe, and we'll talk to you again real soon. So, bye.
Bye.
I'm going to hit the right button. I'm going to confirm.